So the top 1%, the best thinkers, the people who are very successful in their craft, they all have one thing in common, and that is not that they are very smart than everyone else. They don't have access to certain tools that make them successful. Most of them have one thing in common, and that is thinking clearly. And that one thing that makes them think clearly, it is writing on a piece of paper. Most of us are consuming so much content, watching so many videos, reading so many things, and still feel like nothing is really making sense. I want you to actually think about this for a second. You're having so many ideas in your head. You decide to start on something, and then after a while you forget, and then another thing comes into your mind. Another idea pops up into your mind, and then you forget it. This is how you just end up thinking about them. Why? Because you don't know where to start. You are confused. That feeling, that constant noise in your head, that is what most people are living with every single day. And the crazy part is, most people just accept it. They think this is just how it is. They think this is normal. So it is not something you just have to live with. The problem is not that you have too many thoughts, you have too many ideas in your head. The problem is that you are not able to implement on them. You stay busy all the time, but you don't see any progress. That is the problem. And if you don't pay attention to it, if you don't find a way to get that noise out of your head, it is going to cost you a lot, more than you realize it. So in this video, we'll be talking about it, that what it is costing you and then what you can do about it. So let's get into it. So let's first talk about what would happen if you're not able to think clearly. A lot of people know they feel mentally cluttered, but they don't realize how badly it is affecting them. You must have had a very important decision to make, but you couldn't figure out what to do. You kept going back and forth, and at some points you had a little bit of clarity about it, and then after a while you were doubting everything again, and then you just kind of gave up, you put it off, or you made a random choice just to stop thinking about it. That is not a problem with your intelligence, that is a problem with your thinking process, because there are so many thoughts floating around together in your head, and it kind of makes it impossible to think clearly about something. You cannot find anything, you cannot organize anything, you cannot actually use anything, because everything is just disorganized and don't know what to do. And it gets worse because your brain was not actually designed to hold a lot of things at once. Our mind can only keep a small number of things in active memory. So what does your brain do when it is overloaded? It just keeps repeating the same thoughts over and over, not to solve them, but because it is scared of forgetting them. And that repetition is what creates that constant mental noise, that restless, unsettled feeling that never really goes away. Think about what that does to your focus. When your mind is full of unsatisfied thoughts, half-made decisions, and things you're trying to remember, how are you supposed to sit down and do deep work? How are you supposed to be present in a conversation? How are you supposed to think creatively about your goals, about your future, when your head is just full of random stuff? You cannot think clearly, and that's why a lot of people are actually working hard or trying for something, but they still feel stuck. Not because they are lazy, not because they lack ability, but because they are trying to do everything inside a mind that was never designed to carry that much. And here is the part that really matters. This is not just about productivity or getting more done. When you cannot think clearly, you cannot make good decisions. When you cannot make good decisions, you cannot build the life you actually want. When you cannot build the life that you want ultimately, you are going to suffer. You will struggle with confidence, with discipline, and many more things. So this is not a small problem. That is a very big problem that you need to solve in order to get clarity. Now the question is, what is the solution of it? It's very simple, writing your thoughts on a piece of paper. So there is a phrase I came across that genuinely stopped me when I first heard it. It said, writing is thinking, and at first I just ignored it. But then I thought about it more, and I realized this is actually true. Think about that time when you had a complex idea in your head. You tried to explain it to someone and you just fumbled. You couldn't find the right words for it. The idea was there inside somewhere in your head, but it just did not come out clearly. And then after a while, you sat down and write it out, and something shifted, something changed. The thoughts started aligning, the idea got clearer, and suddenly you actually understood what you were thinking. That is what writing does. It doesn't just record your thoughts, it actually creates them. When you write something down, you're basically forcing your brain to take all that mess inside your head and turn it into actual words. That process of taking those unclear, random thoughts and putting them into actual words, that is where the real thinking happens. That is where ideas basically become something real. Studies have actually shown this clearly. Writing engages multiple areas of the brain at the same time. It improves memory, it enhances comprehension, it boosts problem-solving skills. When you write something down, you're not just saving it, you're actually building a picture of it inside your brain. You're connecting it to other things you know. And that is how understanding actually works. And when you write by hand, specifically on a piece of paper, I'm not talking about typing, I'm talking about handwriting. I know it takes time to write with your hand because it forces you to decide what actually matters. You cannot write everything, so your brain has to filter through the best ideas. It has to compress, it has to understand, and that process of filtering and compressing, that is called real thinking. And now the question is, how to think clearly on a piece of paper. And this is most important because knowing that writing helps is one thing, actually doing it is another thing. So let me tell you exactly how to use this in a way that is simple and actually works. The first thing that you need to do is to just take a random notebook. It should not be fancy. You can just use any kind of a book that you can write on. I write all of my ideas on this particular notebook. The second thing that you need to do is to decide a specific time and a place for this. This is actually really important and most people just skip it. If you say, I'll write whenever I feel good about myself, you will never do it. Decide a specific time for it, maybe in the morning before your day starts, maybe at the end of the day to reflect and plan, maybe after you have had a tough decision or a complicated thought that you need to work through. And when you sit down to do this, make sure you're not having any kind of distractions around you, just you, a notebook and a pen, because if you have any kind of thing that might distract you, your focus won't be there and then you cannot think clearly. The third thing, and this is where it gets practical, when you sit down, write one idea or one problem at the top of the page, just one, and then start filling that page with everything related to it. Questions you have, thoughts that come, connections to other things, things you are unsure about, pros and cons if it is a decision. Don't organize it in your hand. First, just let it come out. The page will organize it for you. That is the whole point. You're just getting the chaos out of your head and onto something you can actually see. And once you can see it, it stops being chaos. It becomes something you can work with. And here is something I find really interesting. Your notebook actually shows you how much you actually care about something. If you write one sentence and then stop, maybe that idea was not as important as you thought. But if you fill a whole page and then another and then another, that tells you something, that this idea has some real energy behind it and that thing might be worth pursuing. Writing on a piece of paper gives you another advantage, and that is you can reflect back on your thinking. You can go back on something you write 3 months ago, 6 months ago and see the exact thoughts you had at that moment. It is like a photograph of your mind at a specific point in time and watching how your thinking evolves. That is the most important thing that you can do. So let me bring all this together. Your mind is full, it is busy, it is always running, and as long as everything stays inside your head, you are going to keep feeling that noise, that restlessness, that inability to think clearly or make decisions you actually trust. Writing on a piece of paper is not some old kind of habits that don't matter anymore. It is actually one of the most powerful things you can do for your mind right now. It forces you to think. It gives your ideas a place to land. It builds clarity out of chaos, and over time, if you do this consistently, the way you think, the way you make decisions, the way you understand your own goals and your own life, all of it will shower. So start today, not tomorrow. Just get a notebook, any notebook, sit down with a pen, pick one thing that heavy on your mind lately and just write about it. Just write about it. Write any random stuff. You don't need to write some fancy words. Just put all of that chaos, all of that messy things, messy thoughts that have in your hand, just put all of that on a piece of paper. That's it. So if you learned something from this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also drop a comment if you have any questions. So I'll see you in the next video. Till the time, have a good day.